everyone, my name is Tanya. I'm with Nana's Crafty Home, and I'm so happy to announce my latest pattern release. It's called Gnome for Christmas, and it is a blanket that is going to be released as a crochet along at Nana's Crafty Home. It is going to be a free pattern, and it's going to be released over 7 weeks. So if you're not familiar with a crochet along, basically a crochet along is where you would crochet the same project with a group of people together at the same time as pieces of the pattern are being released. And again, as I mentioned, this is going to be released over 7 weeks. Basically, what I have here is I have 6 panels, and then there is a separate post that will have the border instructions. This is corner to corner. Each post will have the free written row by row instructions as well as a complete color graph. Once you have completed all of your 6 panels, then those will get sewn together and we will complete the 3-color candy cane border that you can see here. The size of the blanket is approximately 50 inches square, so it is a good size blanket, as you can see. It is gnome themed, so we have several gnomes, 3 gnomes here, as well as a Christmas tree, which is kind of the main focus of the blanket. But we have a fun moose hanging out over here, getting to eat a candy cane. It looks like Mr. Gnome down here is going to be feeding him a candy cane. So very Christmas themed. If you love gnomes, I think you're going to really enjoy this blanket. You could certainly make this blanket smaller by utilizing the half double crochet or mini corner to corner technique, which would make this blanket a little bit smaller. If you're not familiar with the corner to corner technique, I did use the double crochet to complete my blanket to get to that size of 50 inches square. But again, if you're not familiar with the corner to corner, or if you were confused, I have links down below in the video description or in the post if you are on my website watching this video. That will take you directly to all of the photo and video tutorials that you would need to complete this blanket. Or to get started with corner to corner if you just want to learn that technique. So the other thing I'm going to mention is that if you want to not worry about the free pattern releases over the 7 weeks, if you're wanting to purchase the ad-free PDFs, you can certainly do so. All of the pattern is going to be available if you purchase the PDF. So if you go over to Ravelry or lovecrochet.com and buy the pattern, you will get all the pieces including the border at the time that you make the purchase. So if you don't want to wait for those free patterns over that 7-week time frame and you want to just go ahead, you can certainly purchase the ad-free PDF, and I thank you for your support. Your support helps me to continue releasing free patterns for people. So thank you again. I will also mention that that will be the only way that you'll be able to receive the full color graph of all of the pieces together. So if you were to want to make this blanket as one piece without sewing together the panels, the only way to get that full color graph and written row by row instructions for the complete blanket would be to purchase that PDF. However, if you want the free pattern releases without making a purchase, that's perfectly fine. The first panel is going to get released on June 26th. And then it will run through August 5th, which will be the final release of the border instructions. And I will have a video tutorial as well as a photo tutorial for how to do the 3-color candy cane stripe border here. The yarn that I use for this blanket is Paintbox yarn, simply Aran. It's the first time I've used this yarn and I was really happy with it. It's very soft, very nice for a blanket. Each one of these balls has 3.5 ounces and 201 yards. The colors are really vibrant, and I have a link also in the description to go to the post if you're on YouTube, and it will give you the total supply list for the blanket as well. I used approximately a little over 2,500 yards total to complete the blanket, and you could certainly use any yarn that you would like for that. But thank you to Love Crochet. They provided the yarn for this blanket for me so that I could show you what it would look like. Oh, make sure and head on over to my Crochet Along Facebook group because that's where people are going to hang out and show pictures of their work as we progress through the blanket, as they complete their panels. And I just love seeing all of your work, the different colors that you guys choose, because this is going to be a great stash buster. If you have some colors in your stash at home that you want to use, this is a great way to use those up, as well as some of your scraps, because there's several different colors here that we don't use very much of: the green, purple, peach, black. So this is going to be a great way to use up some of your scraps as well. So the main colors in this blanket, of course, are going to be the blue, white, and red, and then probably the next one would be the brown after that, but anything else is going to be primarily just bits and pieces scrap yarn. So this is a really fun blanket. I am super excited. This is the second crochet along that I posted at Nana's Crafty Home. The first one was for my Easter corner to corner blanket. We had so much fun, and I had a blast watching you guys work up your blankets. So I hope that you guys are going to work on this blanket with all of us, and I can't wait to see all of your blankets. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my videos, if you like my tutorials and patterns. It's a great way to get notified whenever I post a new video. Be sure to like this video if you like this pattern. That helps other people on YouTube see this video as well. So I am really looking forward to working through this blanket with y'all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.